Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? Welcome back to another video of the Fat Man Camo Grind. You know, putting in the work. As you can see, we got the Barret up to level 41. I have pretty much all the challenges done that I can do right now. It's just that grind of 50 that sucks. But once we get a gold, that's diamond snipers, and I can actually start having fun in the game. These things are awful. Anyways, so I guess today what I wanted to talk about is, it might be a little bit controversial, just fair warning on that, but skill-based matchmaking. And I know it's kind of a dead horse by now, like everyone talks about it, everyone's stated their frustrations with it, and that's, I get that, but it's just something that really frustrates me. So, and I'm not a fantastic player, right? I mean, sniping, obviously, I'm ass at it, but using regular guns and stuff like that, like, I'm not a crazy good player. I would consider myself a little bit above average, but that's about it. Nothing crazy at all. And so, I guess that primarily is one of my complaints, right? So, for anyone that plays, you know, casually, not competitively, being even slightly above average, it feels like you are being punished for it a lot of the time. Not saying, you know, it's intentional, but that's just how it feels a lot of the time, that, like, you have a good game and it feels like you're being punished for it. Like, you're getting thrown into games that are so sweaty, and I mean, it's just, after a certain amount of time, it just gets to the point where it's not fun. It's a big part of why, me personally, I wasn't, like, MW killed a lot for me, because the skill-based matchmaking in that game was rough. And from what I've heard, this game's not that much different, when it comes to how strict the skill-based matchmaking is. So, even though you're being punished, I can still enjoy a game. Or it feels like you're being punished. I can still enjoy the game, right? I think my biggest frustration comes when I play with a group. It's, and I know this is going to sound kind of strange, but I play with my dad quite often. He's a big gamer. I play with him for years. Ton of fun. And he's not as good as I am, right? Like, he's not absolute, like, dumpster, like Timmy No Thumbs, but he's not the best either, right? And he plays with a group that is kind of on the same wavelength. Like, they're not very good. Some of them are very bad, that kind of thing. And there's nothing wrong with that. The problem is, when I join and I'm using anything other than a sniper, it jacks the skill rating way higher than they deserve to be in. And what ends up happening, at least from my experience, is they get dumpstered, and I'm having a good game, you know? I'm dropping 50, 60 kills, no problem. Easy game. But for the rest of them, I don't know, 56, nothing crazy, but it's decent. Anyways, but for the rest of them, they're sweating their asses off to go double negative, triple negative. It's rough. Like, it feels bad for them to play. And I completely get it. Like, it's not fun to be shit on every single game because you're playing with someone that you want to play with. They just happen to be a little bit better. Like, it's so frustrating. It makes people not want to play with you. And I completely understand. Like, if I'm grouping with someone just to have fun, right? And because I'm grouping with them and they're a little bit better, I'm getting put in lobbies that I cannot hang in. Like, it kills a lot of the enjoyment. And I can't blame them. I've heard it time and time again where, like, oh, hey, I just wanted to play with my buddies, but they don't enjoy playing with me anymore because it makes the lobby super hard for them. That's a valid complaint. If there's any kind of skill gap within the group, the lower end of the group has exponentially less fun because they're getting dumpstered more than normal. And I can't fault them. Like, that feels like ass. That, I think, is my biggest complaint regarding skill-based matchmaking is it kills group play if there is a skill gap. And I know it takes the group average, not just one person, and that's part of the problem. Like, the group average is significantly higher if 1 or 2 people are a lot better than the rest. That's a problem, in my opinion. And if you don't agree, please let me know down below in the comments. I want to hear your side of it, if you think skill-based matchmaking is a good thing. Personally, I don't at all. Another big part of it, I guess, is I grew up, oh my god, ignore that. I grew up playing, the first COD I ever played was Black Ops 1. I didn't start any earlier than that, and I know a lot of people did. However, I was really bad when I first started. That's normal. I think the biggest... So anyways, I'm getting a little bit off point of what I wanted to say. I started Black Ops 1. I can't tell you how many times I got dumpstered in that game when I first started. I got my teeth kicked in repeatedly, but it forced me to put the time in and get good at the game because I wanted to hang and have fun, right? Nothing feels better in COD than going on a tear of a kill streak, hitting your score streaks, and I mean score streaks now, but back then kill streaks, and feeling it felt good. It still does. Like, to this day, if I hopped on, you know, Black Ops 1 or literally any other COD that had kill streaks, and you go on a massive kill streak and you get your streaks, it feels good. It really does. I don't think that'll ever change. And you can't do that anymore with skill-based matchmaking. You, again, correct me if you feel differently, but when you're repetitively being forced into a game with no skill difference between yourself, the enemy, and the teammates, everything, you don't get better. You stay the same. Period. To get better at something, you need to play against someone who is better than you. You need to learn how they play, learn how to play into it. Like, there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. But playing against people who are better than you is going to help you get better at the game. Period. Argue if you want. I don't care. That's what I think. That'll never change. Period. For me. Like, if you genuinely want to get better at COD, play against people who are better than you. Like, no. That's it. Skill-based matchmaking completely removes that, because you're constantly put on that even playing field, which doesn't promote you getting better. It just, you stay your average. You don't get better. And I know not everyone, you know, wants to put in time or whatever to get better at, you know, Call of Duty. But, like, for those of you that want to get better, I mean, I guess you can still, but if you're playing as people who are the same skill level over and over again, it does you no good at all. And I think, like, that's super frustrating, because I remember watching people who just started the game being really bad, but I'd play with them because it was fun. And just watching them slowly over time get better at the game was incredible, right? Because they got dumpstered over and over again, but they used that to get better at the game. Like, there's a lot of arguments for skill-based matchmaking, but I don't buy it. Like, I think currently one of the biggest ones is that it protects new players and keeps them playing. I want to know some kind of, like, actual statistic behind that, because I don't know if that's actually true or not. But if it is, fine. But you're protecting a new player who might spend an extra month on the game, but punishing everyone else that's slightly above average, that doesn't play competitively, for it. It feels terrible. I'm not saying, like, just completely remove skill-based matchmaking, I guess. I mean, that would be my perfect world. Or not completely, because I know Black Ops 2 had it, but nowhere near to this degree. And I don't know, rework it or something, because it does not feel good at all. I don't think it ever will again. Personally, I don't see them changing it. I think it's going to stay like this for the rest of Call of Duty history, I guess. I don't really know. Like, I don't know. I just want something to happen to where I can play with a group normally. Because I enjoy to sweat every once in a while, you know? And there's nothing wrong with sweating. But, like, when I'm punished for it and the people I'm playing with are punished for it, like, it kills a lot of the enjoyment out of a game. And I don't enjoy that. I think it's stupid. I don't think you should be punished for doing well in a game, ever. But you are. That's what it feels like. Again, if you disagree, please let me know. Like, it's just, it irritates me every single time I play. It's so frustrating. And, again, I don't think it's going anywhere. I really don't. Which sucks. Like, and as a playing slightly above average, what ends up happening, especially in Modern Warfare, in this one, you have one really good game, right? You pop off, you go 40 and 15, whatever, and then the next game you get absolutely stepped on. It jacks your skill rating up for one game, and then you get dumpstered for a game or two until you're back to where it was. And it's just this roller coaster that doesn't make sense. And again, I don't mind being like just dumpstered every once in a while, but when it's consistent, it doesn't feel good. And two, like, you go through this cycle of just, oh, this game's a lot of fun, oh, this game fucking sucks, oh, this game's a lot of fun, oh, this game sucks, you know? That's just my thoughts on it. Please, again, if you feel differently, let me know. Like, I really want to know. And, I mean, that's all I really got to say for now. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out and listening to me bitch about skill-based matchmaking, because it's always there. And I know people will disagree, and that's fine. I don't really care. You have your opinion, whatever. It's just, God. Every time I talk about it, someone gets pissy. Whatever. Alrighty, guys. That's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you enjoyed anything, please hit that like. Go ahead and subscribe for more episodes like this. I'm going to do it every day. I also stream at night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Just more Call of Duty for now, because I'm grinding for the camos. But, yeah, you guys have a fantastic morning, great afternoon, and I'll catch you later.